Today we are going to talk about goal setting for middle school and beyond. What is the difference between dreams, which is wishful thinking, and goals? Dreams are visions of what we want. Goals are a roadmap to making it happen. They take us from one point to the next. A dream is just a dream. A goal is a dream with a plan and a deadline. In order for something to be a goal, it has to be important to you personally. It has to be within your power and your action to make it happen. It must have a reasonable chance of achieving, and it must be clear to you and have a specific plan of action. Goals are dreams with deadlines. Types of goals. We need to set short-term goals. A short-term goal would be getting tutoring in math. Attend peer tutoring to get help with work. Spend a minimum of 1 hour every night on homework and studying. Long-term goals are careers I am interested in. Graduating from high school with good grades. Going to college or getting a job. Anything a year or more is a long-term goal. Anything a year or less is considered a short-term goal. We have SMART goals. Remember SMART goals. We want them to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. How to set SMART goals. Number 1, be specific. What, why, how. What are you going to do? Why is this important to do at this time? What do you want to accomplish? What are you going to gain by doing it? For example would be, I will exercise more. Good example. I will walk for 30 minutes every day. And again, guys, we talked about this last year. When you're writing a goal, it's important to be very specific. The more specific you are, the better your goal will be. It needs to be measurable. How much, how many? If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. You have to be able to see the change occur. Ask yourself, how much do I have to do? How many times do I have to do it? So if you're setting a goal of getting an A in Family Consumer Science class, how are you going to measure it? You're going to measure it with your grade. But you also ask, how much do you have to do to get the A? And how many times you have to do it? Probably every day to do your homework. Attainable. It has to be within your reach. Setting yourself up for success. A goal needs to make you slightly uncomfortable so that you know it needs a real commitment from you. Facing and overcoming challenges will motivate you to move on to bigger challenges and more satisfying accomplishments. So your first goal you're going to set, you want it to be a little bit easy, but not too easy. But it has to make you uncomfortable. So if you're going to say, one of the goals you could say is you want to be on the volleyball team. Slightly uncomfortable would be the work and effort you have to put into being on the volleyball team, because let's face it, you might not be in the best of shape right now. So that makes you slightly uncomfortable. And then you have to overcome the challenges to do it. So say then you make the volleyball team. Then your next goal is to be the setter. So you have to work to be the setter. R, you have to be realistic. It has to be doable, not easy or ridiculous. There's the key, guys, not easy or ridiculous. It has to be doable. For example, I will not watch television. Realistic example, I will not watch television until my homework is done. A ridiculous one would be, I want to be a superhero. You're not going to be a superhero. You don't have any superpowers. That would be a ridiculous one, which gives you not a grade. Your grade would be an F. Timely, you have to set a timeline. When do you want to have the goal accomplished? What steps to achieve my goal will keep me on track? So you're going to make steps in order to get there. It has to be timely. So if you want to get an A in this class, your goal would be at the end of the 9 weeks. That would be your timeline. What steps to achieve my goal and keep me on track? That is going to be your that would be your little, you have to take small steps to get to the big step. So that would be all your small steps. Write your goal on paper. Tell your goals to others. They may be able to help or ask you or keep you on task. Have a positive attitude. Celebrate your success. If you don't reach a goal, don't think of it as a failure. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Identify areas that need improvement. Use your imagination and visualize. We want you to dream big. So you're going to set a goal, you're going to make a plan, you're going to work on it, you're going to stick to it, and you're going to reach the goal.